Why not?
Why not? I have no idea.
Will a tower be killed before 10 minutes? Not with this lineup.
I don't think either team should get a tower kill. Maybe Secret if the offlane gets like crushed.
Hold that thought.
Uh-oh. The smoke.
There's a gush available. There's not enough range.
He skilled the gush right away too. So what? This is an aggro.
Yeah.
More than likely. He even has boots.
Total number of Roshan kills.
That one could be a couple.
3? 2.
2's price. 0-2 seems like such a safe one.
Total number of smoke gang kills at game end.
What kind of questions are these? 13? The game has to go forever for 13.
Well, it depends on if you get 5 kills off of one smoke gang.
True. I don't know.
We're gonna gamble. We're gonna be yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
So really quick looking at the warding actually situations because we didn't really talk about that at all the last game. Level 1 TP by Earth Spirit puts one down there. Bat Rider I think TP'd as well. Blocked the hard camp with the sentry and put a vision ward. And then the Secret side puts one to block the pole camp. So they're doing like a pseudo dual lane like we were mentioning, and Puppy's just kind of run around wherever he feels relevant.
The mid one will be up in the mid lane against Dendy's Invoker. Storm versus Invoker. On the off lane, we have Forev on his Tidehunter supported by Pilot Dice Keep of the Light with Arts Down the Rather, and actually they're gonna go
right away.
Sunstrike already, won't it? That's
oh, you put Puppy for your prediction.
No,
you didn't. You put Pie, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was Pilot died. They just
well, I guess
they're just bad because
Oops.
it's just wrong.
Yep. Well, so much for that one, Shiva. Good job.
What? No, no, that's not the achievement. It's gonna get updated every time one person dies. And this is wrong too because it wasn't Puppy that died.
Last one to be killed because he hasn't died, so he whatever.
Last player to be killed, and it was Pilot that died. I don't know.
I don't know how this
works.
Whatever. Yeah, no idea.
Great.
But NaVi, no hesitation though. That was sick. Like instantly, they just went on him.
Yeah, talking about people going on people. General has to run away here from MP. Well, how do you feel about the Juggernaut matchup against the Bat Rider?
You can spin off the sticky, sure, but I think Bat Rider overall can win this matchup just because you're able to spam him down. You can't spin off every single one of the sticky stacks. You should be able to farm pretty well. But I think it'll be fairly even still. I think maybe it's a little bit Bat favored until Jug gets some levels.
Okay. Now for a while... Well, I gotta say, Puppy's been sitting mid for a while, but he's going, or Falcon rather, he's going back mid. Gets his bloodlust to mid 1.
Yep, that was the one thing I was going to be a little worried about is if, where Sineko is going to run around, but he should definitely just sit around mid lane because, yeah, the Ogre is going to be staying there too, so it's going to be a semi-duo lane mid.
Yeah, and the supports will be the ones keeping control over those runes.
Yep. Mid 1 with 10-3 CS to the Dendy only 4-0 right now, so the Bloodlust is really helping mid 1 right now.
9! He had 9! Of the Sticky Napalm stack. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And, well, luckily he has a magic stick, so he can use it to get his spin-off still, but wow, that is some scary stuff right now. And we do have Puppy rotating bottom, so
General
the dual lane mid is not there anymore for mid 1. Oh, hello. This seems like a very difficult lane for Secret here on his off lane. Oh, he was looking for the stun. He hasn't got the stun. Gets a double stun with that as well.
Oh, they might actually get Forev here as well.
Yeah, why not? Anchor Smash still comes out, but it doesn't matter.
He doesn't have his. How am I just derping right now? He doesn't have his W with Kraken Tail. Yeah, he doesn't have Kraken Tail. He doesn't have a Stout Shield, anything. So he actually takes a lot of damage from right clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, brain lag right there for a moment.
That's okay. It is still early. Fairly early.
Fairly early.
Oh shit!
Oh no! The overlay! Oh god.
Overlay, sorry. Well, we're casting mostly for in-game viewers.
Oops. 733 people are gonna be pretty upset for 3 minutes.
Yeah. For 3 mins. My bad. Do you see how I say my bad while actually 30 Pixel saying it?
Yeah.
It's good.
Whoops. It's the morning!
It's
the morning.
It's so early.
So MP is doing fairly well. General as well. He moved back down as soon as Puppy moved. He pressuring, typical general things. But mid one, look at this mid lane, 24-3 to the 10-5 of Denver.
How is this possible?
Bloodlust. He gets like an extra auto attack every single time, so he's able to last hit easier.
Oh.
The rage is coming. They're trapped in a cage.
They're trapped in a cage. But it's only 3 minutes, guys. And I'm very happy that downstairs we're actually commentating off of Dota TV, so we don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Although we just said it out loud. Yo, I'm not gonna type that it will be fixed. They saw it.
Oh, Pi again.
Nice stun again. Pi is having a very, very bad time. 0-3-0.
That's a lot of int. I think Silencer's got an int every single time.
Yeah.
So that Coddle is probably sitting really
I
low.
think that's one of the sad things, that we can't see how much intellect he actually lost.
He's 3 deaths, so all 3 of those he's definitely lost.
Yes, but there's like no thing saying that. So he has lost 6 intellect.
-6.
Sad life.
Oh well.
There's nothing to be done about it now. Oh, it's unfortunate. It really is. But on the bright side, we've had it. It's not gonna happen again.
Yep.
So
just remember, guys, there is a 5-minute delay for these games. So typing T-Tors about the overlay, we noticed it a couple minutes ago. It's happened. Yes. Whatever.
We even noticed it before the T-Tours went on.
And we did.
I think that's pretty admirable.
We noticed it only 3 minutes late, not 5.
Yeah. Woo. Big the cave. Okay, so Pilot Die, I think, has made the smart decision. Like, okay, Forev, there's experience coming into the tower. You take all of that as Juggernaut dies on mid, but we're not following Juggernaut, we're following mid one who is not dying to creep. Never mind.
What?
Juggernaut died. Sunstrike. Invoker got the kill.
I guess he was holding the stick, his stick, trying to like big play general and just get Sunstrike. All right.
Yep.
That's
what you get.
Pretty huge, actually.
Ow. I hear myself. That's awkward. That's very loud all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can turn that up later on. Okay, so... So who's winning this laning stage?
Definitely NaVi.
Definitely NaVi.
Yeah. Mid one's doing very well, and I think he actually has stacks. I think Puppy was stacking in the jungle for the Storm Spirit, it looked like.
So you're saying that NaVi's winning despite mid one doing amazingly well?
Yes, definitely. They have 5 kills. I mean, 5 kills.
Well, it's not all about the kills. I mean, even if you look at the net worth, there's a Storm that is like on top. I do see the other 3 cores being all NaVi.
Experience is pretty large, and having your silencer get that much free int this early is pretty sweet. And
even if it is a support silencer.
And Artstyle is one of those players, though, that always ends up having, like, when his enchantments and stuff, it's like, oh, Dragon Last Aghanims, you know, etc., etc., so.
Yeah. Don't worry, we fixed it.
Now we get yelled at by Owen,
and
gods, and
No, it was Owen's fault to begin with, remember?
It was Owen's fault to begin with, yeah.
Easy. It's soon.
So?
I will just say soon. Soon! Okay. General is doing fairly well in this offlane. We'll go for the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, he's doing great.
When he has the gold for it.
This is like more than what you'd want. That Sunstrike kill actually put him in a very good position. Yeah. So, he's pressuring MP so hard, sticky.
So in terms of making rotations, so far we've seen only the supports rotate in and out. At what point are we going to see a difference in that?
I think that we should be seeing right now. Mid one, as you say it, makes the first move.
Yeah, mid one makes the first move. Let's see if it's a successful one. It definitely is, and he gives a kill to MP as well, with the one-hit Omni Slash.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. That was kind of like spite right there. He's like, killed me, I kill you.
Yeah, don't worry. The overlay is about to disappear. It's all good. It's all good. Okay.
So,
the mid one rotates first. Dendy as an invoker is not going to rotate anytime soon.
Yeah, they're just putting him in jungle and giving Sineko levels in mid lane.
And he does need to rotate. He has Sunstrike to help out. So that is enough on that one. And Forev, well, Forev is a little bit sad. He does have a Ravage, doesn't carry a TP scroll, which is something that if this was a pub, he would probably get flamed for it.
Yeah, I'm really liking the way Navi's looking right now, though. The Sven is pretty much in like even ties with the Storm Spirit, and the Invoker is a bit ahead of the Juggernaut, even though they weren't laning in that manner, but still.
Yeah, well, mid one rotating bottom again. MP has got a spin available if they just have anything to stop him. But they didn't skill Vortex. They didn't skill the Fire Blast.
Ooh, that's...
No disables. Oh, Courier. Uh-oh. I don't think that Snake who can... Maybe he can.
Board Ignition.
Oh,
he's going in.
He's going for Puppy. Has got some backup there as well. Sunstrike. But will hit. Couple of hits needed. The silence is there as well. And in comes Batrider and Dandy just in case they're needed. But Soneko will be getting the last punch in first. This thing is so wrong.
It's because they haven't... It's the last person to die after... Like, the last person to have a death, I think. I think that's how it works. So it's updating saying that that guy hasn't died yet. Because everybody else has died. So now it's if mid one dies, it's going to say somebody else's name.
Oh, well, then we completely misunderstood.
I don't know. Oh, there's a global coming out.
I think that's for top lane, saving for Ev. That's what they want to do. And maybe get a kill overturn as well. But Ditchera gets a stun in before mid one can get the zip off of Style. Here comes a Ravage. Very nicely done. Rev has to be careful though. He's very low, but Ditchera, he gets Vortex. There it is. That level 1 Vortex value there. Lasso. Blinding Light helping out. Ditchera not able to hit mid one anymore if he were to go for that one. General flying out. He has still got his Firefly, but Omni Slash from MP, who has to run back through fire. Oh, Healing Ward has to run back through fire.
Man,
he's fine.
Such
Zeus.
Zeus.
Why is Zeus not picked anymore lately? Like, never. Almost.
Too many nerfs. Static field nerf. Too many books.
But he's still fairly successful in pub.
Yeah. I don't know. He just doesn't really do much. He just kind of stands there mid and farm. It's alright. He just Invoker can Sunstrike all that. That's from level 1, and he actually scales very, very hard. He's at least like has a physical aspect.
I guess so.
Straight magic, and it's a core. Like that Zeus core with just no physical whatsoever. It's painful.
Yeah, his right click is pretty sad actually. Fair enough. But in those situations, wouldn't you love to have the Zeus or Ancient Apparition? Yeah. I guess Denny with the Sunstrike could have tried, but he already had it used, so...
Yeah, he was just off the mark of getting one of them, but mid one, with his nice rotation so far, has actually made a lot of work, but unfortunately, he actually hasn't picked up a single kill from them, which I definitely think that they should have tried to give him one of those last hits, but...
I'm not too sad with MP getting to him, though. He needed them too. He was not doing all too well, now he's second on the last hits.
Yeah.
Second on net worth, rather. So it looks like we have got a bit of a gathering coming out here from NaVi, perhaps. Nobody on top lane anymore. Ditchera claiming the Ancients.
Yep, and it looks like so we had a tower not before 10 minutes. There was the tower at 12-minute mark, first one that goes down, and General actually opted to go for a stat build rather than go for that blink build on the Batrider. At least for now. He probably bought them as he was dying.
Yeah. I mean, he's still fairly far off, and I think he finds that, you know, there's no rush. There's still not a team that wants to initiate. Even if he would have a Blink Dagger, he would still not be able to do more than what the Nurse Spirit already can by himself in terms of initiation, if they want to go for the initiation. So far, he's been getting those lassos off quite decently.
Yeah, he definitely wants it though, because they have the combo.
Yeah,
with the Soundster and everything with the Sven. Yeah, he definitely will. I mean, get it eventually, but maybe he'll go for the drum if he's dying again. Just he doesn't want to keep getting delayed on his items, but
well, for his sake, I hope he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I think they probably need that flank build to go for a tower push to get that pick off into pressure. But Forev recovered very well after that kind of disaster start in the top lane. He actually has his mech finished up.
Yeah.
And now they're just farming the Ancients, which were stacked up by Pi and Puppy, and Pi's able to just always chakra the Tidehunter and the Storm throughout the situation. A very strange death. That.
I mean, we saw him sitting in the jungle, and apparently he was just waiting for the moment someone to show up by himself. No creeps around, Omni Slash, and he dies.
Yeah, that's I don't think Soneko really expected him to be there at all.
Nope. I don't think anybody was expecting him to be there. Is it worth missing out on quite a bit of farm just sitting in a jungle waiting for a kill?
Hey, why not, right?
Why not?
MP is one of those players that likes to go for kills over the farm, right? He's very aggressive, and Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Getting a kill with your Omni Slash is always efficient.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Ravage up. They find General. In comes the Ignite. The Gush there as well, but they
That's too deep. Yeah, they know.
Too many people that can come in with a tier 1 tower still up.
Quick to turn though, I like that. That's secret. Like right away they identified. Right after the Gush, I'll be like, let's not do this.
And in terms of, in comparison to what we saw with other teams, like they're on the same page.
Yeah, definitely.
It gets a call like, okay, we're back, and nobody hesitates. Everybody just goes back, knows what to do, or knows what not to do, rather.
Yeah, that's 2 towers now for Secret. They have, like this mech thing is like the last game as well. Group up on the mech timing and go. And NaVi doesn't have a mech carrier for quite a long time. No one who's a natural in mech carrier, at least. You can maybe get one on like the Silencer or the Earth Spirit, but that's not like a Tidehunter or a Dark tier.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Did the courier actually? Oh, didn't bring his item. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's all.
NaVi can't really fight into this though. They're afraid of the Ravage mech. They're just going for the split pressure.
Well, they get a tower. Oh, I was gonna say they're gonna get a tower in return, but Secret doesn't want to have any of that. They'll defend that tier 1 bottom just fine. This is the right thing to do if you're NaVi, though. We saw in the previous game what it could bring if you do try to fight into that.
Yeah,
and how it can just ruin your game.
Very scary though. After General was having a pretty decent laning phase, now he's just having nothing, and Ditch a rock caught me with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a stun off, but I don't think that matters at all. It's a mid one. Global Silence coming out. That's from NaVi, and I feel like that was miscommunication 101. If it was there earlier, I think DJ Rock could have maybe lived. Or at least could have bought more time for the team to come in, but with the Global Silence coming out at that time.
I don't know, that's
a question mark.
The Chira was super far up by himself with nobody even close to him. Yeah, I don't know.
They have no vision there either. Let's see if they can catch Poppy though. General really wants it. He gets Omni Slash the moment that he shows though, and it's enough for the kill because it is level 2 Omni Slash.
And the Sun strikes off the mark, and Forev claims a tower by himself here. Oh man, all sorts of disaster for NaVi.
I mean, after the draft, we said NaVi's lineup, you know, looked pretty solid. But just the team play coming together for Team Secret it's just showing, for now, the better team, the better plan, rather. They have a plan, they stick to it, they know what to do.
Yeah, Puppy's just a walking bloodlust, pretty much. Honestly.
Yeah.
He really is.
Doesn't even spec his best stun, it's just max bloodlust. Bloodlust everybody that he sees. And it's working out.
Yeah, it's working great.
That's why your first pick, Ogre.
Probably have like what, a 5 or 6k, maybe a little even higher net worth lead right now.
Oh, sentry work.
But yeah, NaVi's, it's 16 minutes in and I feel like they're almost trapped in their base at this point.
Yeah, look at that gold graph. A little bit of a problem there. I'm waiting for mid one to decide he's waited long enough and zips in on someone, but we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, they're just gonna group up and go for another tower now too. They're like, alright, NaVi's on their side of the map pretty much completely except for General, so we'll just take the enemy jungle, farm it all out, take towers. There's... NaVi need to... I don't know, they need to try to get some pickoffs and stuff, but Secret's not really giving them the opportunities. They're sticking together. And now they have the blink on Tidehunter too.
In the meantime, General, finally. Ta-da!
Yay!
17 minutes into the game after having a laning stage that wasn't actually too bad. They even got a kill on MP.
Yeah, it was
fairly late one there.
Couple deaths just really set him back hardcore, and they haven't been able to really pressure towers too well with their lineup. They got the one bottom now, but now I feel like this is a desperation.
That's a deny even. That's tier 1 bottom. So they lose the tier 2 top on NaVi. I do believe that NaVi should be aware that something like this is going on. They had the word over there. They saw them pass over here earlier.
Oh, they're actually gonna get it for free, uncontested completely. That's great. I mean, it's not.
That's a win.
It's not what's gonna win them the game, but it's you know, small steps, baby steps.
It will give them a better chance at a high ground defense when it comes, because I don't believe that is too far off. Maybe after this tier 2 tower. Still last one standing on the side of NaVi.
We'll probably see Secret just wait the Aegis out, honestly. They can just farm and not really be too worried. Look, even Pie's prepping for this game to go into a later fashion, prepping for that Aghanims, which ridiculous on Coddle.
Yeah, that's crazy actually. And since Puppy's only a walking bloodlust, he doesn't need items, so he can just spend his money on wards and stuff.
Yep, he's like, all right, I got my range drop. That's all the mana regen I need.
I say that, but Pi still buys the wards as well.
Yeah.
Because Puppy earlier had like 1,000 gold. Oh,
Oh, there we go. He bought a full hood. Okay, so he's gonna go for the pipe.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
Oh, it's
tower
useful.
is under attack.
They can deal better with the Earth Spirit. Oh, hello, mid one. The silence stop and a little bit of trouble, and he has to deny himself. Yeah, last player to be killed. Well, that's a very. It was Dendy. That's a very difficult description, I think.
Radiant's middle tower.
I kind of understood it, but
Dendy, the last one to be killed, but there's no detection, and he would actually be killed if they just had detection.
Radiant's top tower.
Even
is
the
under
Illuminate
attack.
almost was enough to kill him, man. Nope.
yeah, he went for the Yule's build too. So a bit of a change up. We haven't seen that too much lately, actually. He's just like what the draw Maghanim bot Midas.
Well, teams like Team Secret has full map control.
Yep.
That's
Great
really-
item build from MP. I love the diffusal versus the silencer and everything.
Yeah.
And versus their spirit. You remove the global from yourself and even your teammates if you need to.
Long zip in from mid one after he died earlier on. Want to go for Ditya. The target to get, the spend, the core, the carry of NaVi drops down. Has an Aegis. Where's his team? Needs some backup. There's a Ravage available as well. If people would come and help him out. He does get only slashed and slowed down, and there is nothing.
Yeah, I'd say that they maybe didn't want to fight into the Aegis, but they have no concerns of what Navi's. They actually don't care.
And NaVi didn't seem to have any answer for that either. There's just Artcell standing on the high ground. Will get picked up as well, and they'll just move forward to get the tower as well in the meantime. Then all he can do is, he didn't go back to base after almost dying in mid lane. He went to bottom lane. He's now too low to fight, would have to get back to his fountain first before doing anything at all. And General also is like, okay, you know, I abandoned my base. I'll just try to farm something.
This doesn't. They had great, like the first few minutes, Navi looked like they were coordinating very well, but now it's like everyone's just doing their own thing. It looks like there's complete disconnection.
Should they be doing anything? Like,
I mean, they can't just lose the game. They're losing Braxters right now. They're sitting at tier 2s trying to set up for a kill.
it's just what?
But now they can't even
Okay,
fight.
now they're teleporting. They were hoping that someone would teleport to defend, but really, are you gonna defend at tier 2 when you have a chance of getting a melee Rax? Or 2 sets of Rax even on this top lane? Oh, there's a global silence. The lasso as well on the Juggernaut. And then comes the Ravage in just a second. It is a full 5-man Ravage. Very nicely done by Forev there as Sven is in too deep. Ends up dropping. The rest of Navi is already getting back to the fountain while the racks are falling down. GG's goal, that is it. 22 minutes. Well, this is turning into a pretty fast series of games here. I think we might need to wait a little bit for the next one even.
Seneko left without even saying anything either. It seems like there might have been
Ouch.
something not going too well with Navi there that game.
This was their first series as well for the qualifiers. Of course, you are watching the European regional qualifiers for the Boston Major. It is 10 teams, round robin. Everybody faces each other once. And good start for Team Secret, 22-minute victory.